Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for not being active over a couple of months. I've been caught up with the good weather. I had my parents visited from my home country for a couple of weeks. I've been working on few personal projects and some crafting ideas for you guys. So now I'm back. I promise consistently post it every 2 weeks, and I'm so excited to share free creative home decor transformations. You can easily try it yourself. These projects are budget and beginners friendly, and the perfect way to bring some texture and personality into your space. So let's grab the tools, materials, and let's begin. I started by softening a block of air dry modeling clay. Make sure it's pliable but not sticky. Then I rolled it out evenly to about half a centimeter thick, just enough to hold its shape but still be flexible for molding. Next, I gently shaped the clay into a shallow ball. I use a real ball underneath as a guide to help form the shape. I trimmed off the extra clay with a knife. The corner of my roller handle to add a bit of texture. I left the clay in the bowl to dry halfway, then I took it out, removed the clean film, flipped it upside down and let it dry completely. It usually takes 24 to 48 hours depending on how thick it is and the room's humidity. After 48 hours of drying, I noticed quite a few imperfections, so I've decided to cover them up. For that you'll need a silicone mold. I'm using one with a leaf shape. I pressed some clay into the mold to make raised leaf design. Once I popped them out, I let them firm up a little so they would be easier to work with. You'll need quite a few of these, and takes a bit of time, but it's super relaxing and honestly one of my favorite parts. While I'm working, I love listening to an audio books. Right now I'm listening to the Ultimate Jim Rohn Library. It's such a great self-development book. I first read it years ago and love coming back to it every now and then for re-listening. Just out of curiosity, are you reading or listening any books at the moment? If so, I would love to hear your recommendations. Next, I use Mod Podge to gently press the clay leaves into the surface, overlapping them slightly to create a full organic look. I love how the leaf texture catches the light and gives the bowl a natural handcrafted feel. You can leave it raw like this or paint and seal it to match your style. I'm painting mine in cappuccino color and then using a dry brush technique with a lilac color for contrast, and then I'm going to seal and protect the paint using clear wax. And here's how it turns out. I won't be using it for food. This one's just for styling, decorating and bringing a bit of handmade warmth to my home. I'm giving this ceramic seashell vase a brand new look. I wanted a subtle organic tone that highlights the texture, so I picked a matte chalk paint in white. Using a white brush, I applied the first coat, making sure to get into all the grooves. I forgot to mention, before you start painting, clean the surface thoroughly to remove dust and oils. If your ceramic is extra glossy, give it a light sand or use a prime for better paint adhesion. Once it dried, I went in with a dry brush technique, just a tiny bit of those two mixed colors on the brush, gently swept across the surface. If it's too harsh, soften with a damp cloth or paper towel. This really brings out the rich and gives the vase a weathered beachy effect. And to seal and protect painting, I'm using a white wax. I love how this shape catches the light. It really mimics a natural shell. This seashell vase now fits right into any coastal or neutral decor. It started out as a typical metallic decor item, not bad, but it just didn't fit the cozy earthy vibe I was going for. Let me show you how I turned this once shiny gold metal candlestick into a rustic stone look statement piece. So I gave it a complete makeover using easy filler powder. I mixed it with water until it turned into the thick paste, then spread it all over the surface to create that chunky stone-like texture. Once it dried a little bit, I went a bit wild. I added actually dirt, some ashes, and even a mix of spices to give it depth and that natural age, rustic look. It started to take on this ancient weathered vibe, like something you'd stumble across in an old stone cottage. Just goes to show, with a little creativity and some unexpected ingredients, you can turn the ordinary into something really special. Now it looks completely transformed from glossy gold to faux stone, earthy, raw and full of character. If you enjoyed this mini makeovers, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more DIY projects. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!